seen parts of this week's Tiempo. It's a must watch. Yeah, Joe did a phenomenal job down there. All right, so as we look downtown, we've just had some high clouds coming in. Visibility is still good. It's super cold. It's dry, 35% humidity. So again, that holds off the snow until midday. At least the wind is backed off, and wind is really much of a factor with this storm, at least out in advance of it. The stronger winds are behind it. You know, it's 23 in Sheepshead Bay, 22 Castle Hill. It's a tight range of temperatures in the city, but the snow ranges could actually be pretty large, where we could get, you know, up to an inch maybe in Sheepshead Bay or Jamaica, but then you could get 3, maybe even a 4-inch total in the Bronx if it really came down heavy for a while in the afternoon hours. Look, it's in the teens here across the northern suburbs. This is where we could stack up some higher totals too. It'll be pretty much until maybe 9 or 10 o'clock in our far northern suburbs where the changeover happens. So we're dry tomorrow morning, okay to get out. All bets are off after lunchtime. This planner has it mixing between 7 and 9. I think it's earlier than that, probably closer to the 6 or 7 o'clock hour in New York City. Snows reaching to about Erie, Pennsylvania. A couple flurries coming off the lake. Heaviest snows from Cleveland back to Chicago right now. Our storm is going to curl just to our north, and no coastal storm is really forming early enough to keep us in the cold air because our winds go over to southeast off of the 42-degree Atlantic, and that's why we have that changeover come late day. So by 11 in the morning already, first flakes, westernmost suburbs, through New Jersey around noontime. Maybe about 1 o'clock we're starting to see snow come in. But here's been a signature with this storm so far, is that there may be a little blast of snow, and then it looks like there's a little bit of a lull here for a while. Now, it's only about a 5-6 hour window to snow in New York City. So if we carve away an hour or two at that, we'll end up with a lower range in our totals. If this is filled in a little bit more, then we can talk about some 3-inch totals in the city. Now, notice the snow is definitely steadier off to the north and west. There's the mixing around 6 o'clock up to I-287 around 8 o'clock. Still snowing pretty heavily here, though, up the mid-Hudson Valley. And you can see a brief period of sleet and freezing rain along I-84 around 9:30, 10 o'clock. And then things are winding down. The steady precipitation is leaving after about this time tomorrow night. And then it's windy and colder on Sunday. So figure a coating to an inch south shore of Suffolk County. Western parts of Long Island, especially northern Nassau, the north shore of Suffolk, could pick up 1 to 3. Same thing New York City, nearby northwest suburbs, Fairfield County, at least close to the coast, and parts of north central New Jersey. Once we get north and west of I-287, now you're getting more 3 and 4-inch amounts. To get 5 and 6-inch amounts, you're probably in Sullivan, Pike County, Ulster, and Dutchess County as well. Again, behind the storm, it's gusty again and a biting wind on Monday, but it will be fairly dry next week, albeit a cold start. A high overcast in the morning, might even be a tinge of filtered sun. Clouds will thicken in a hurry. Here comes the snow midday between noon and 3. Changes to sleet and rain late day into the evening hours. That's a late day high of 37. 34 tomorrow night. Steady precipitation ends in the evening, then some leftover showers. AccuWeather alert tomorrow. Blustery on Sunday, but dry. It's biting on Monday and Tuesday, and then things start to moderate. We start to thaw out late next week. It is a dry work week. Just got to get past tomorrow. Take it really slow. Once that snow comes in during the early afternoon hours, roads could get slick in a hurry given the recent cold.
Yeah, good advice.
Amy Freeze, Jeff Smith have the latest.
Okay, so get home and stay there.
Yeah,
okay,
so, yeah.
thanks, Lee.